Hello viewers, and welcome back to Endless Legend Shifters. I want to apologize in advance. My asthma and stuff been really acting up, if I sound bad in the video, that's why. I apologize in advance if I sound bad. Remember what I was saying there. So it's been a couple of days since I recorded. Again, due to the asthma, I was kind of hoping that it was going to get better. It did not. So let's get back into it. We are building a settler with the intention of colonizing. I think that, let's turn the resources on. I think that our best bet is probably going to be, you can see the shape of our empire here. We sort of want to fill in. I don't want another empire taking either of these regions and sort of like cutting our country into a weird C shape, because that would make it very inconvenient to defend the outer reaches. If our army is, say, down here in Thane and somebody attacks us in Indorand, it would be a weird walk. I don't want to rely on our neighbor being kind enough to have open borders with us. So let's fill in our fill in our crescent shape here, make a nice defensible formation. What else are we doing? We're building our altar. We're getting dust. Is everybody working on the things they ought to be working on? You guys are producing dust. Good, good, good. Yeah, everything looks fine. Our army is still Stone Age. It's early in the game. We don't have weapons tech yet, right? Okay, it's coming in the near future. So we should probably get an army commander. Right? Wait a second. Wasn't this just a different number? Am I seeing things? No. Must be seeing things. Good. Anyway, we definitely need to modernize our army a little bit. Purple closed their borders to us shortly before the end of the last video, I believe. Yep, Empire's closed its frontiers. That means aggression is coming. The AI is not subtle. Let's start moving our guys down here. We still have a quest for this village. Oh. I don't know if I want to do that. We might need that dust. But yeah, that's right. Only the other village in this region is not pacified. So that's something we probably want to do. Alright, we've got our altar complete. In 4 turns, the industrial megapole will get upgraded. And we have a Delver-specific quest. Neat. Revering dust for the role it played in helping them survive long seasons underground, every year Delvers celebrate the fact with an annual festival. Boy, that could be cleaned up a little bit. We probably don't need them to say every year, if we know the festival is annual. Anyway, by welcoming a contingent of Delvers into your capital and organizing dust celebrations at this time, Delver relations can be further deepened. Garrison 2 Delver units in your capital and then produce 82 dust per turn for 5 turns to get the Band of Merriment, which gives us plus 15 dust. Wow! Yes, plus 15 approval that's a really cool thing for a governor to have. Okay, we want this. Namal. Produce for me 2 Delver units, 2 garrison. That's a really neat quest. I've never seen that before. I believe every minor faction now, since an update not too long ago, every minor faction has a quest that they give you when they're assimilated with your empire for long enough. I've never seen the Delver one before because I rarely assimilate Delvers. Do we want to give these guys 100 dust in exchange for, what was it, 20 influence? Not this. Yes, 20 influence. Let's find out. In case you didn't know, this is here. So we have enough influence that we can go to rank 2 on stuff. What do we actually want? We definitely want to keep 3 dust per citizen working on dust. We definitely want to keep 20% science. 33% building cost reduction. This is just for building stuff, the industry cost. And 25% building buyout reduction are both pretty relevant. We could also go for, we're trying to find new places to settle. What's our empire approval rate? Ooh, low. This would be neat to do. And we'd be able to if we gave them the dust. Okay, that convinces me. Alright. Bring 10 titanium to the other Haunts village located in the same region to pacify them. 10 titanium? That's probably not happening. Well, that's, do we not have a quest with these guys? That seems like an oversight. Sign a peace treaty within the next 10 turns to get 20 Palladian. Ooh. The Saratan tribe does not want you to create new enemies. They request that, the Saratan tribe does not want to create new enemies by accepting an offer from you. They request that you demonstrate peaceful behavior toward your other neighbors. Only then will they feel secure in pledging loyalty. Okay. Well, purple hates us. Maybe blue. We don't have the tech to suggest it, though. Let's see what the rest of this region looks like. We're gonna have +2 vision in a turn. Oh. Should probably, like, get our settler out here. Oh, what's happening? We're being attacked by Saratan! Yeah. Driders are terrible fighters. So let's do the thing that we planned on. Approval and vision, both very valuable. Our vision didn't grow right away because Empire plans go into effect the turn after you plan them. Oh, and there are ruins over here too. This region looks ugly. And this region, it started last video and I haven't said anything about it again, so we have a -2, you can see down there in the lower left, a dearth of dust for 2 more turns. -2 dust from all dust. From all terrain that has dust on it, so that's why there's so many zeros. Let's go ahead and heal our army too. Alright, so we should probably revolutionize our army. In 3 turns we'll have weapons. I think the next thing we should spend our dust on is a commander. So let's send our settler up. Maybe it's this region first. These tiles are all dust tiles. I am going to have our army go over and grab these ruins, though. And we'll turn off the resource overlay as soon as we found a good spot to settle. Okay, extra vision. Oh, and there's pearls over here, too. So this anomaly is pretty strong when the dearth ends. It's 2 industry, 2 science, 4 dust. That's pretty cool. We have some good tiles over here. I kind of want to see what's up there. We found 50 dust. Cool. What's it cost to hire a commander these days? Let's see what we got. As far as an army commander goes, army health boost 3, defense boost 2, defense boost 2, defense boost 3. Where's somebody aggressive? Here we go. Attack boost 2, and it's a Broken Lord's hero. Attack boost 2. This guy is dust efficiency 2, dust boost 2. Wow, actually a pretty compelling governor. Attack boost 2, and this hero is support. Which is important because... Oh, game's chugging a little bit. My computer's doing something. Support heroes have... Where is it? Oh no, it's right here. I was looking right at it. Keen Observer gives you extra reinforcement positions, which means more reinforcement flag spaces, which means that your second armies can get in and back you up more effectively. These are support heroes are really good for running multiple unit armies. Right now, it's not so important, but it might be good to have this guy on hand and leveled up later. From previous plays, we know Wayrasigo is a very capable governor, not so much with the army commanding. Zoya's Bright Slash is Army Health Boost 1. So it's like one of these guys up here. Or you. In any case, the heroes we can afford this turn are not looking so hot. So we'll give it one more turn of dust generation. Oh yeah, another ruin. Let's go get that. There's a lot of haunts up there. We may have to carve a path for our poor settler. Alright. Megapole is upgraded. Stuff's happening. Dearth of Dust has ended. We are at battle with the Driders. We will slay them easily. We'll take a small amount of damage. Blue offers us a peace treaty. What is it, my birthday? So we accept that. Awesome. Oh, we finished an extractor up in what's it called? Indurand finished its wine extractor. And Purple has declared war on us. Indurand finished his wine extractor, which is relevant because it gives us augmented extractor, which means that we will be producing our luxuries even faster. All of our cities have empty production queues, and Baron Jocelyn Duval has gained a level. Okay, so Purple. Purple has to be dealt with. Aha. Alright, well, Namal currently has a garrison. So that should be compelling in their defense. Let's grab this ruin and then divert this army to meet their army. Sign a truce with another empire in the next 10 turns. Extensive study of the ruins of Auriga tells one story above all others. Even the most powerful empires can be utterly destroyed by the cost and ruin of war. The genius of the Endless could not help them to survive the conflicts they created, and their power and wealth was far, far beyond what you control. This lesson should not be lost on you. It is perhaps time to make peace and put the riches of your empire to other uses. I would love to sign a truce. Okay, well, our settler can head up this way, and maybe we'll come at this region from over here. Give the settler a little bit more time to look around. That +2 vision is going to be really helpful. Oh, our settler was the one who could see that army. Man, that +2 vision, really, really significant. Thind, you have stuff to do now. So let's talk about army commanders. We're going to need one of those. So let's see here. Army Defense Boost 3. It's not a small thing, right? Defense Boost 3 is how much? +15 defense, +40% defense. Broken Lord's units are fairly high defense in the first place, I believe. Base of 62. But that would make it harder for enemies to deal damage to us, and thus would make us require less dust for upkeep. That's definitely worth considering. And that's a ranged hero. We know what their tech tree looks like, or what their skill tree looks like. We use ranged heroes extensively. John Port, on the other hand, gives +10% +10 attack, +30% attack. And plus a lot of life. Infantry heroes have a big bonus life skill, in addition to some extra defense, and then eventually reinforcement positions. I think it's between these two, I think. You have army attack boost too, but you're not a Broken Lord, and I would prefer a Broken Lord for the quick healing, since we're kind of all in on that strategy anyway, with like using dust for everything. So do I want a ranged hero? A very long-ranged hero. You'll notice that this hero has a Techno Lover capacity. Techno Lover does nothing for us. It's a Vaulters thing. We haven't played Vaulters yet. We may do that soon. Vaulters get to declare one of their strategic resources their holy resource. We don't have that power, so this doesn't do anything. Those guys are Alai, so they probably are all melee. Yeah. Let's do this. Keep it sort of all in the family. And then next turn we'll be able to upgrade our armor and stuff, or our weapons, rather. Oh, right, the capital and, sorry. Indorand is the only one left that didn't have any assignation. Glass steel here. Apparently we're going to war, so produce us some more weapons. They're resources of war. Alright, let's see what they got. They are coming for Thind. Okay. Wow. It thinks they'll be successful. Like, really successful. Thind has a full 100 points of defense. How powerful are these guys? Attack 36, damage 30... What? How on earth does it figure this? My units are just... My units with no equipment on are just flat out better than their units. And we have 100 points of... Okay, I guess let's resolve it manually, probably. Let's, first of all, pacification, 20 Palladian. We signed a peace treaty. How lucky. And that's pacified this region, so that does make this region a little more attractive. We do see almost all of the spaces in this region, though, and it's really ugly for us. These are like... This is a very food-heavy, foresty area. Let's move our settler, too. Let's resolve everything that isn't the battle real quick. Ooh. These savanna tiles are pretty good for us. And then this is a nice anomaly. Okay, the other cities are building right away. You know what? I know we need these dredge to be in the city for this quest, but we may need backup over here. Just run them over real quick. Okay, let's figure out this battle. I can't believe that Ian thinks they're going to be so successful. Okay, so, obviously we pull our militia way back. Because we want to give our real units time to show up. I learned long ago, and by long ago I mean like last game, that it's not a good idea to start your militia next to reinforcements. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Reinforcements are going to come in on the first turn anyway. I was going to say, it's not a good idea to start next to reinforcement flags because the enemies will just attack your guys by standing in the reinforcement flag space. But actually it doesn't matter. We're going to have dudes come in the reinforcement flag spaces and they'll probably just get pinned in place. I'll tell you what these guys do have is initiative. 58 to our 23. And let's see here. Yeah, our stalwarts have 14. Well, so what this means is that we don't get to make any decisions, probably, for this whole combat. They're just going to attack us wherever they feel like attacking us, and we're going to fight them in those places. You guys should probably focus up, though. Alright, that's a Justiciar. Justiciars are not good fighters. Yeah, see. They're going to attack us standing on the reinforcement flags, thus preventing our reinforcements from actually entering the battle. The bonus here is that attacking us on the reinforcement flags means that we're not going to see all of our units die, because some of our units won't even be able to enter the battle, which means that they, because they don't kill all of our units, they won't be able to actually take the city. Sure, you guys focus in on him. The militia are sort of consigned to being surrounded and murdered. Speaking of being surrounded and murdered, I try real hard to get on these guys. 48 is quite a lot of damage. This hero is powerful. So our reinforcements are very slowly arriving. Yeah, they're not going to be able to take the city just because the last unit from our reinforcements isn't even going to show up until like turn 6. Okay, we dealt 48 damage there. That's pretty good. So sieging is very dangerous because the besieged get the not sieging. Sorry, sieging is the name of a mechanic that has actual rules. But attacking a city is dangerous when it has defenders nearby, because the attackers get the benefit of the city's or the defenders get the benefit of the city's fortification value, even if they're not members of the city garrison. Like you can see, all of our reinforcement unit coming in is getting the 100 points of extra health from the city's fortification. So these guys are having to fight through 700 extra health because we have 7 units. They are definitely not going to be successful in taking the city. And then, after battle, we're going to retrofit and heal our stalwarts to full. And they're going to be injured. Although it looks like we're actually going to lose those stalwarts. That's okay, we got dredges coming. Our dredges will help even things up. Oh, can we get that unit dead? No, it survived with 5 health. Oh, I guess I was thinking that if we killed this unit, we'd get Soul Leech heal on everybody who attacked it, but actually that's not the case because everybody who attacked it is still at full health. Yeah, it's the last turn. Their siege has failed. They have managed to kill one of our militia, and they'll get that stalwart as well. But we killed one of their units already, and we're about to kill a second. Yep. So we lost 1 militia and 1 real unit. They lost 2 real units. And the battle's only going to be harder for them now. We did lose a bunch of fortification. You lose fortification through being attacked. I'm not sure exactly how it calculates that, but it is going to be less health that they have to hack through on the next turn. So let's update our stalwarts. Okay, so they have 1 billion initiative. Do we have a thing for that? Improved initiative 1 gives plus 10% initiative. Wow. Okay, well that's not the choice. Maybe we just have to deal with it. We do have access to improved damage. Yeah. Alright, improved damage it is. And then, actual weapons, how about? This gives plus 18 initiative. 24 attack, 18 damage. Versus 15 attack, 10 damage. Wow. And not even enough initiative to get us in front of them, I think. Yeah, we'll just do swords, man. So this is 5. Ooh. This is expensive. Okay, we have to give them glass steel shields. We won't be able to afford to upgrade all of our dudes if we give them any more titanium gear. And then 12 health plus 4% attack versus 6 health plus 5% 6 health. Wow. Iron gear is so much better. Like, iron tier 2 is so much better than glass steel and titanium tier 1. 10 defense, 26 health. 8 defense, 18 health. Like, this is strictly better. And it doesn't cost us resources. And it only costs 4 more industry, which translates to dust in the case of retrofitting. I'm not sure what the conversion rate is. But, like, there's no reason to ever get the tier 1 armor tech, I guess. The tier 2 armor tech is perfectly reasonable. Probably. I guess it's nice to have one of them because you get access to the accessories that way. But, yeah, this... Alright, well, this is pretty good. I think this is the way we want these guys to be outfitted. So let's retrofit the 3 survivors. And then let's give John Port some gear. John Port is probably going to end up having to go pretty heavy on the glass steel. But we'll give him this. You know, we can afford that. So faster pillage, army initiative boost, probably irrelevant. Last resort is siege is, yeah, that's not very good. High ground is not great. Plus 30% to the bonus provided by high ground. This is way better on archers than it is on melee guys. Melee guys often don't really get to choose the terrain of their engagement. And so it can be very difficult to maneuver into high ground on purpose. Improved movement. None of these are really exciting. We could afford to equip this. Half a morale per adjacent enemy. High ground, yeah, I don't... Like, army initiative boost is just not... It's not enough, probably, right? Our army's initiative is so poor. Yeah, that's not going to get us anywhere. I guess we'll just give him improved vision and sharp sense. Sharp sense 2. He already had sharp sense 1. Actually, when we upgrade his shield in a second, yeah, he was going to have sharp sense 2 anyway. But improved vision is nice. We probably can't afford to give him... Oh, no, actually we could give him a titanium sword. It's only 3 titanium, so we will. Because I like that. And then we'll do the same for him that we did for the others. And we actually have the resources to do this, too. So now he is all decked out. We have the latest gear. Man, do we go over there and attack them now? Oh, we can't put a stalwart on the thing because of cost in titanium. Oh, hey, speaking of dredges. Oh, this is still that same turn. Damn. It's a really long turn. Let's start moving them. They can't move through the city. It's impassable while it's sieged. But we should, at this point, we'll head around the city and we will hurt them. Okay. I think we should be able to drive them off this turn. I want to move the dredges as quickly as possible so that they will be in position to, yes, function as reinforcements. Alright, they attack the city once again. I'm confident that we've got them this time. The game thinks that the odds are a little bit more in our favor, and the odds turned out to be actually quite a bit in our favor last time. Alright, we do have no words. There's just no words. No, we do have no reinforcement, not reinforcement, but fortifications this time, so everybody's on their health right away. The dredges are actually in before the stalwarts. Weird. Well, these dredges are just probably gonna die. Well, alright. Yep, pinning them on the reinforcement flag. Pretty standard AI move. They hate it when your guys get to actually come into battle. And our dredges made a very strange call there and moved to be only adjacent to one enemy. Guys should focus on the weakened seekers. This is going to be another thing where they can't win the battle just due to how long it's going to take all of our units to actually enter the battle. Oof. Yeah, the dredges are not long for this world. You can see really different amount of damage being dealt by our units now with all the gear. Except in that case where they chose to deal 0 damage. Oh, well, that's a militia anyway. Those guys don't have any gear. Wow, Dredge's actually kind of kicking ass there, forcing the hero to get involved. Yeah, we're running them over now. That's a Seeker, and that's a Just... Oh, no, wait. The Justicier's dead already. Yeah, never mind. Go ahead and finish off the... I always prefer to finish off non-hero units before attacking the hero, when possible. The dredges finally got to move off the reinforcement flag. That's nice. We'll be able to get a lot of damage in on those Seekers. Oh, lucky. You got the kill, allowing the injured guy to get some Soul Siphon. Unfortunately, that hero is now going to get to pick at us for the last turn of the battle. But he'll be the only thing left. Yeah, we've completely destroyed their army. So their attack is repelled. And good thing, too. I definitely don't want them having the Megapole. Yeah, finish this guy off. Make sure he goes down. And then whoever's left will just rush their hero. Noble Delver, giving your life for the cause. Alright, we get to start in on their hero a little bit. Hit him once. Oh no, those guys actually have... yeah, we have 3 move. Okay, well, their hero has been decimated. Let's finish the job. I mean, we can just auto-resolve this. Be pretty trivial. I'm surprised he didn't retreat, honestly. So Thained lost their garrison. They lost their militia. John Port, you are going to be the commander. What that means in practical terms, and we're going to finish expanding this city. Actually, no, we can't make another stalwart yet. What that means in practical terms is that it's dangerous for us to pull an army away from the city at this point. Or to leave the city without an army defending it, I should say. Let's get the Delvers back in the garrison. Well, I'm glad I had built those guys, even if that was not at all the purpose for which they were built. Ooh, this savannah area is actually pretty large, it looks like. Oh, and it's got more wine. Oh, and there's a cool anomaly over here. Okay, this area is pretty promising. Just a little bit more, you guys, and then I can turn off the resource overlay. I know some of you don't like the clutter that it adds to the screen. We get 100... Oh, I should have spent... We have dust. I should have spent that dust, making citizens or something. Okay, we have enough... Ooh. Never mind, I was gonna say... maybe we should just, like, try to buy a stalwart, but we're actually still short titanium. We can make a dust bishop to fill up that army instead. We just finished the dust bishop research recently. I didn't check the effects of winter. Minus 10% health regen. Alright, well that couldn't have gone better. Doesn't even affect us. Those haunts are making me nervous. But you have the ability to retreat. This is 6 pearls that just spawned. And actually another 2 pearls that just spawned. Alright. So, we just injured purple pretty badly. We might be able to just kind of push in and take one of his regions. We have to be careful, though. Well, in any case, we didn't want to move too far away from the city because Dust Bishop incoming. What we do want to do here is probably buy some population, right? Oh, Indorand is still has such a low population. Alright. Keep that population up. That's what's been dragging us through this game so far. I have to say, that guy's troops were pretty impressively arrayed, actually. Go, go, go. Trying to find the optimal position here. Oh, somebody finished the thing. Have at least 30 units at the same time, not including militia nor converted villages garrison. Okay. Who was that did that? Who has the giant army? Red. We've not met Red yet. But yeah, that guy's units were actually pretty reasonably impressive. Okay. We can start kind of moving toward purple. The militia have respawned. Doesn't take long. The garrison is slowly the fortification is slowly replenishing. The city's about to have a nice triangle shape, so we get 3 level 2 districts. One of which is the altar, and another of which is the megapole. Pretty good. This is a very effective city. Let's think about this. Ordinarily, this is a 1 industry 2 dust tile. I really just want to see into the region a little bit more. It's going to kind of depend on what these haunts do. We may have to back off. I do not want my settlers getting murdered, obviously. Let's just move on. Nope. Okay, well, we have to retreat, also, obviously. And the fact that we have to retreat means that we have to actually leave. This is, not great. You know what we need is to bring our damn army back. Let's make a stalwart. And probably a watchtower, actually. Can we watchtower? Yeah. Let's watchtower both of these positions. I want to know when purple does stuff. Alright, and we should upgrade the Dust Bishop design. Using primarily glass steel. In fact, exclusively glass steel, even. I might say. Alright, so these guys have even worse initiative, but why are we excited about these guys, in case you didn't watch the last one? Life Siphon. When they attack, they heal adjacent friendly units. Our units do not heal naturally, so any healing they can get is much appreciated. We'll go ahead and give these guys high ground. Or actually, let's give them this because it gives them Sharp Sense 2, which increases their defense against ranged attack. They're probably not going to be using shields. In fact, they're definitely not going to be using shields. So we have a couple of options. We can use staves that give unsteady, minus 20% attack on the target of their attacks. Or exhaustion, minus 20% defense on the target of their attacks. Given that we want to keep our units as healthy as possible, so that they can, so that they will cost less to, what do you call it? So that they will cost less to heal. I think we probably want to go for unsteady, lower enemy attack. There's something to be said about lowering enemy defenses as a way of keeping your units healthy, but, actually this one has more attack as well. Yeah, I like that. And then, just like last time, Tier 2 Iron Armor puts Tier 1 Strategic Armor to shame. Okay, and we will retrofit our existing Dust Bishop. Okay, we have 538 dust. Oh, we're about to have meritocratic promotion. That being the case, let's purchase another Dust Bishop, and that way this Stalwart and this Bishop can round out that army. Also, let's take Purple's temperature a little bit here. They got banned from the marketplace. They pissed off a roving clan player. So they're not amenable to a truce. They don't feel that they've been trounced too thoroughly. That's fine. All right. Now with these guys, let's just move back. We're gonna have to pick up the 2 new units. So now with these guys, I'm gonna spam the heal button so that they, if they get attacked by the haunts, they won't die instantly on the retreat. Go. What? We're not adjacent to them. And we can't retreat. Oh, that's right. You can't retreat if you don't have an action point. Are we seriously about to lose an army to a minor faction? Alright, that's not what I wanted. This. Oh, hey, look what time it is. It's Dust for Us time. Gather 100 Palladium in order to get back some friggin' titanium. Fantastic. What a good trade that is. Somebody's reached Era 4. I am filled with hate. Okay. Fortunately, we just built a whole army. Was that? Oh god. Oh god, where? Where do we see pink? Oh, you know what? I think we saw them from the... It happened when we made new army. So I think we saw them with the army that was here. Okay, well that's disconcerting. Well, our army is significantly more formidable. I'd really, honestly, be completely happy with, just getting a truce out of them. I don't really want to fight anymore. Also, how on earth is Indoran's garrison not in range to help these guys out? Alright, well, I guess you got them. Bunch of dicks. That's just a point of population thrown away. Alright, we have the dredges. Is this quest actually working, or does it have to be 82 dust in this city, or just 82 dust in general? It must be 82 dust in general, because I don't think that city was producing 82 dust by itself. Or, no, it totally is, even without... Okay, never mind. So that'll complete. Whatever, we don't have to think about it again. So we should probably expand the city. Start making with the boroughs. Although, of course, a watchtower on the purple border would also be totally welcome. Yeah. Well, we can turn off the resource overlay for a moment. Oh, that's the other thing we could stand to do is build some settlers. New settlers to replace the old dead settlers. Now, let's get that settler out quickly. And where are we on this? We need 3 more. Well, Alchemy Workshop is a great thing. Defensive wards. We do want industry. We do want approval. If we continue to expand, we're going to run into approval problems, so it's definitely worth researching the central market. And to a certain extent, we want Glory of the Empire, but I don't know if we want it more than we want, like, Apprenticeship Registry. Diplomat's Manse also is good. Native District also is good. Also, there's this stuff. We do still have Faction Quest. We do still need to research 3 more texts from Era 1 for our Faction Quest. So you know what? Why don't we go back into Era 1 and get Sewer System? And that'll open up Era 3 and we'll make some more decisions then. Yeah, this makes sense. You know what would be cool is if this winter ended. I don't need to fight winter, Alayi. Okay, great. As if on command. Winter is ending. Alright, one more winter we have to endure before we unlock this super secret special districts. We do already have access to Pearl Hoarding and Iceworks, though. Also, the chapel is totally worth consideration. Let's see here. I'm not terribly interested in that. Ugh, the only eligible winter effect is minus 25% dust. Well, that doesn't make me happy. I guess let's save our pearls? We just save pearls until the next winter ends and then build a bunch of these special districts all at once. Yeah, let's do that. It is worth noting that if you can get a lot of pearls quickly, pearl hoarding is really powerful. In particular, if your empire is pretty spread out, I would think that would be good. Yeah, not a lot needs changing. What we definitely do need to do is have a look at purple. Oh, hey, look, we've met some boss. What is this? Oh, that's from Dust to Rust. Right. That's one of the places that we could bring Palladium if we wanted to exchange it for titanium and the ability to make units without having to pay 1,000,000 strategics. So they have 2 cities here. We've met the minor faction of this region as well. Seeker 4, Justiciar 4. He's continuing to improve his units very quickly. Let's siege his city. Let's let him know we're serious. We'll see what comes out of the woodwork. We may have to bail on this plan. But we have a lot of production available to us. Or a lot of industry. Which means potentially a lot of units in the very near future. We also do have a tiny standing garrison. Oh, hello. Hello, badly injured Seekers. What happened to you? Should I upgrade my dredges, maybe? Let's throw a Dust Bishop on the queue. Let's consider upgrading a dredge. What would that look like? Not even with strategics, but like how much would it cost me dust-wise to just retrofit those guys with the best available iron gear? And a big iron hammer and a big iron shield. $113 dust? Totally worth it. Okay. Ordinarily, I would like to have had a fourth region by now. We ran into a little bit of an unfortunate thing there. John Port is getting upgrades, plus life for all the units in his army. Are they going to come around and attack us? We can't get the region. We can't get the ruins from here because of the cliff face. We'd have to walk away from the city and break our siege. Okay, we no longer have the resources necessary to sustain plus 25 approval. We're not pulling in the influence as quickly as we need to. We also could go to the second ring on one of these things, but it would necessitate us not getting first ring on both of them. I think plus 20% science. I think this arrangement is so powerful for us that it would be foolish to lose it at this point. So we need to launch this settler. Yeah, Skyfin. Okay, maybe we don't need to launch the settler out right away. You guys can go back to dust, I'm sure. Maybe we just need to make a couple of dredges. If we put everybody on industry, how long does it take to build one of these dredges? You know what? Let's do that. How tough are Skyfins? Reasonable defense, a lot of life. I'm not going to actually move that settler out of the city with that Skyfin right there, I think. Yeah. Alright, the watchtowers are slowly getting finished, giving us some much-needed vision of our border with the enemy. Did their city's fortification just go up? I'm going to let the game auto-resolve since it has it so much in our favor. Ooh. We almost lost a stalwart there. They lost a lot of units. Just heal back to full real quick. Thane should start making backup units. All this industry from the megapole makes it a fine recruiting center. Let's creep our dude forward a little bit and see how safe it looks. Oh hey, here's a player we've not met yet. And here's Pink. Okay. Colonizing these regions is becoming more and more important. Okay, so like this is still looking pretty good. I do want to see what's over here though. We don't see any strategics in this region yet, and I'd like to see what there is. They have an adamantine extractor going. They've had an adamantine extractor going for some time. Ever since we first got Vision here, so they're pretty far ahead of us technologically. Alright. We gotta keep our eyes on two different armies that are more than a screen apart. Oh, here's red. See some red border through the fog. That's a little visual, but we should not be seeing that. Right, we can see a minor faction, a Haunt army there. What's purple doing? Purple's not actually doing anything. This city totally did gain fortification. I assume that means they finished a fortification building? Alright. We've unlocked the Band of Merriment. It costs 44 dust to equip. Hey, Jocelyn. I got a thing for you. Actually, we have stuff. I'm screwing up here. Jocelyn should have had this on quite some time ago, probably. Honestly, +1 is not even that much for 8 glass steel when we're so pressed on glass steel right now. Maybe let's not do that. We'll get there, but you're definitely putting this on. Alright, what else is up? Okay. I didn't complete some minor factions quest. I didn't sign a truce quickly enough. Yes, activate this booster. I wonder how many turns I had enough wine. Oh, a whole bunch of turns I had enough wine to activate. Well, that's good. Empire approval value is going up. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit and see. Ooh, that's a good anomaly. That's the same anomaly, but the resources on it are slightly higher for some reason. Because this is shrubland, but this is a sandstone tile, which is better. Shrubland looks like this. Sandstone looks like that. So sandstone just has an extra point of... Shrubland has food on it, is the problem. Actually, I'm going to try to run them down and settle right here, I think. That puts us close enough to the wine that we'll be able to build a special district on it. Let's pick up some of these water tiles, maybe. Yeah. And then we have access to several tiles that have 1 industry, 2 dust, and yeah, I like this tile, I think. Very slightly better than this one. Well, is that true, actually? This tile has adjacent to it 2 tiles that are just dust. This only has 1. So actually we make up the 1 dust, 1 science loss here by having 1 dust, 1 science on 1 more tile. Actually, yeah, this will be the settle. Triangle's kind of awkward, but whatever. This will be the settle, and then these 2 cities are so close together that we'll be able to reinforce between them easily. Yeah, right here then. Oh no, wait, this does have a second tile that's just 2 dust. Okay, no, this one actually is slightly better. Right here. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Go, go, go. Or the haunts catch you. Go, 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 go. Go as soon as you're allowed to move. Go. Alright. Take that, haunts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Retreat. Colonize. What up? Too late. Alright, and I banked some dust. For just such an occasion. So let's buy a mill foundry. Put all these things in the queue. And then buy us up a bunch of population. Okay. Pretty good. We've lost sight of that tiny army over here. The little little groups of 2 units that they're running around all over the place. But we'll keep sieging Galarath. And then when it's down to 0, I guess we attack. I mean, no reason not to. Oh, we can turn off the resource overlay. We probably actually should claim this region, though, in, like, the very near future. Maybe Ozdark, too. There might be another letter there. It might be Ozdarka or something. Blue's Draken, huh? It's weird that there's this, like, this strip of unclaimed land. Out of curiosity, how's our trade going? Are we getting trade with them? Nope, all of our trade routes are internal. Oh, you know what? We don't know where any of their cities are. We can't trade with them because we haven't seen their cities. So getting vision with them actually would probably help our economy a lot. Hey. Map exchange? You don't like map exchange. We'll pay you. Oof. 32 influence to add that turn. Is there anything else we can trade them that's... Nope. Tech is way more expensive. Well, let's bite the bullet. Okay. So I think this will allow us to now trade with them, which means that our regions will start to go to massware, our routes will start to go to massware, which should be good. I'm kind of shocked. It's turned 43, and this Draken player only has 3 regions, and is ringed on all sides, like completely surrounded by unsettled land. How weird. Super, super weird. Anyway, like I'm saying, I think we need to make with the new settling. More settling. We're going to want central markets in all of our cities. Plus 25% approval, and if we can get approval up to fervent, plus 10% dust. Kind of a no-brainer. Pretty wonderful. Alright, we got some standing military guarding us. Oh, right. Map exchange with Draken gets you the starting locations of all the other players, because the Draken see all the other players' starting locations. Alright. So we don't know what faction red or green are, but we know where they are. Also, we know one of them is roving clans, actually, because purple got themselves banned from the market by misbehaving. I assume it's by red, because red and purple, we know red has a space here due to some weird graphical glitch. So purple and red have had contact. Alright, not much else to get done this turn. We have entered the 3rd era. We now see some strategics. Yup, this region. Important. We have a lot of sources of Palladian in our empire. We have Adamantian in the capital. We have some blue guys running around here. Hi, blue. Look at what an easy target we aren't. Titan Bones and Moonleaf. Good stuff. I like Titan Bones and Moonleaf. Yes, I have no intention of infringing on your lands, pink guy. How much would it be to just buy this settler? Alright, I think we're gonna, well, next turn we'd be able to cut 1 turn off of it. Yeah, probably still do it. Alright, 2 sources of Adamantian, 3 sources of Palladian. Pretty good. And then this region has a Moonleaf and more Adamantian. It also has no good tiles for us, which we know from earlier, from scouting. There's two anomalies, and they're both massive trees, which give a bunch of extra food. Oh no, it also has a tree of life, or a life tree, which gives lots of extra food. I guess we just found, like, over here by the river, and try to take advantage of the river. This isn't a terrible tile, probably. Wasn't Galarath at 50 minus 25 last turn? How does this city keep gaining fortification? Are they just building fortification buildings? Repeatedly? Alright, well, let's get on this train. Social tax later. Military tax now. We do need to clear out the haunts here. We are definitely, by the way, not giving them titanium. We need our titanium. We are just going to bribe or destroy their village. I have the Stalwart and the Dust Bishop from Thind head up there when the Dust Bishop is finished next turn. I'll start moving down to meet them. We'll meet up, and then that army will clear this region, and then clear this region. We pacified these guys, but they spawned stuff before that happened, so I'll handle them. We may need to actually, we probably need to research fortification techs. I don't know that we need to do it right now, but we need to do it. We'll be the first to have 4,000 dust in the bank at the end of the turn in order to get 80 adamantium. I think we could pull this off if we wanted to. Banking 4,000 dust isn't super great for our growth. We'd like to be spending it, but I think we could probably do it. We also might be able to get the Alchemic Institute if we're quick. Quick about getting our extractors up. I'm going to watch Galarath and make sure this number actually decreases. Okay. Oh, what's up? Shit. Alright, well, Pink is preparing aggression. The city is going to fight back, since they're running out of fortification. They actually killed a Stalwart. I find that fairly difficult to believe. Heal back up to full. Sorry, Dredges, you are not getting this Stalwart. He has to reinforce the front line. Alright, well, the Ended have decided to clear themselves out. That was nice of them. Alright, well, the Dust Bishop's still coming. 3 pearls, not so bad. Yeah, that's a lot. That's 350 dust is a whole turn of dust, but I think it's worth it. And then we're not in such a hurry on the other stuff. Although, if it's going to be like that, we can certainly get plus 20% or plus 20 approval. Okay, do you have a point of movement left? Half a point. We can't move through the village, sadly. That'll have to do. We don't need to rush to to Rallying Call, so I'm just going to get more life for the army. These guys are fine where they are. Alright. So we take Galarath this turn, and then we try to get a truce out of him, because... Well, actually, we should probably take this city, too. Yes, we are ready to fight. Okay. I need you to finish conquering this city. Great. Oh wow, this region is tiny. Holy crap, I kind of assumed that it went all the way to the water. So he's got 2 more regions over this away, but I'm not that concerned with them. We're going to take Meteran, though, because I am not interested in having his country still extend this far to the east. I have to actually dismiss these. I keep just clicking away from them. Oh, the Erisys are ready to be assimilated. Sorry, Erisys, you don't produce dust. Delvers know what's up. Okay, settler is ready. Let's go and make some more city. Our empire plan, this empire planning phase is going to be very weak. We're increasing the cost of our empire plans by a lot. By, first of all, founding and secondly, conquering all these cities. Let's just kill them. Obviously, do not include the settler. Okay. Units are leveling up. Good for them. The militia. Okay, fine. Add this Haunts village to your queue of things to build. Okay. Out of curiosity, we are not, in fact, trading with red, or trading with blue. Weird. Maybe we have to actually have border adjacency? There's some purple dudes lurking. We have a smallish garrison in that city. I'm not afraid. You know what people say all the time when they're not afraid is, I'm not afraid. Alright, these guys are going to forge ahead of the settlers. Try to make sure that the route is safe. What's up, Galarath? Oh, right, new city. I always do that. You guys. Dust. Dust is all. Dust is always. Dust is everything. Part of the reason that we're seeing decreased numbers here is that our empire approval value is down a little bit because your empire approval value is the approval value of all of your cities averaged together. And as you just saw, Galarath's is 0. Galarath is pretty unhappy about all the conquering. Oh, this episode's running kind of long. Well, let's settle Midorden, and then we'll call it. It's okay, this episode's kind of late. You guys probably will not mind a little bit of extra Endless Legend. Okay, lots of stuff happening. Well, first things first. Oh, they're building the Legendary. Wonder how close that is to completion. It would be super cool if they finished it. If your lust for violence is sated, we are willing to be reasonable. Well, that's a change for you. My lust for violence is almost sated. We're just about to get to sated. You just hold on. Alright, oh, we have extractor tech. Let's extractor. Let's extractor. Yeah, throw this on too. So that's 2 adamantium extractors. Let's get a palladium extractor up to... I'll just buy the palladium extractor. This city has a lot of stuff that it's working on. I want to buy both of them. Nah. We have 20 palladium already. I'm gonna go ahead and just let that build naturally. Alright. What is this? Chromatic land. So let's turn the resource overlay back on for a minute here. Okay, so this isn't horrible in the initial take, right? This is actually a pretty good initial take. But once we have a couple of river buildings, this area will be a lot better. It's just going to be really ugly at first. I still think this is the right settle. Just take advantage of the river. Alright, you guys follow them. I suppose what I really ought to do is merge the settler into the army. Okay, is everybody building stuff? Yeah, everybody has stuff to do. We're researching. Everything's going well. Cities are growing because I'm forcing them to. Yeah, things are going well, actually. So part of the reason that I wanted to keep playing this game, and we'll keep things moving since this video is going to be like an hour and a half long. One of the reasons that I wanted to keep playing this game is that I wanted to show a little bit more how much of a difference it makes when you get a good start. In 4X games, more than in other types of games, I find, it's super, super important to get a good start. Oh, dear. Wait, was this region pink? Oh, look at that. Well, it looks like the necrophages are about to get dealt with. Our army is being attacked. Let's have a look. We're going to auto it. Yep, they're bringing in everything they got left, it looks like. Look, I'm probably not going to annihilate you. Although... Okay, things are looking bad for them. Heal up. Look at that. Whole army back to full health. Oh wait, hero 2. It's like cheating. Plus 50 life on units, so now we have 100 extra health. His last one seeker. I'm surprised that that army didn't just reclaim Galarath. Oh, I guess they're close enough that if they attack Galarath, we'll get to reinforce, so it wouldn't actually work out that much better for them. Okay, these guys moved already? Yep. So, yeah, right, Galarath, I'm looking right at it. I know that it still needs to build stuff. So what's up? They have one borough. One district. Well, we could build out some more districts. These are some very sciencey tiles. Oh, they have geomic labs. Because they, like, research stuff. I do feel a little bad every time I leave the first era without geomic labs. I'm banking a little bit of dust for the first rush on the new city. Alright, there's not going to be much left of Midordan pretty soon. Oh, some kind of global event. Minus 100% regeneration on units. A curse from an angry god of love, as those wounded in battle can no longer heal themselves. Yeah. That affects us not at all, and is a real bummer for everybody else. Yeah, we're just gonna found right here. I know this region is terrible. This isn't a real settle. Like, this doesn't develop into anything. You can't actually build out from there. Yeah, I like this a lot better. So we'll kill the resource overlay. Lower the visual clutter a little bit. We know what we're doing. Where'd that one seeker go? Guess he ran off. But our better start has allowed us to do things like have standing garrisons in several of our cities. Do not underestimate the value of that. So we can afford to get, like, +2 vision. I don't think we're going to. I think we're fine with this. We don't have the influence to expand, anymore in any direction. And I don't want to use up all of our influence on our empire plan for the dubious bonus that we would get from having 2 extra vision. Search a ruin. Find nothing. Oh well. New city immediately after empire plan. Best possible time. Okay, let's get some of the basics going in this city. So, we also want right-of-way. We'll definitely want an adamantine extractor and a moonleaf extractor. Alright, so we'll buy this and this. Buy some citizens. Next one would be how much? 231? Let's see, what else should we... We'll go ahead and rush the big 4 because they're less than 100 each. I don't want to go totally down to 0 too much. Let's put a couple more points of population in here, though. Alright, they're not going to build things terribly quickly. I wish I had a spy to throw in here so that I could know how close that was to being done. Because if it's close, I want to let them finish it before I take the city. Wait a second, was this a purple region a second ago? It was not. What do they think they're doing? Alright, well, this army is going to come down here and siege this city, I guess. We'll soften them up. Still, at the end of the... When we get Midorden, or when something happens that prevents us from getting Midorden, that's where I'm going to cut the video. Our capital is lower on population than almost every other city in our empire, because I keep forgetting to look at it and up the population. Luxuries. Get them luxuries. Well, these watchtowers are now internal to our empire, unfortunately. I maintain that it was worth building. So, I think maybe we will just exterminate purple. If we don't, they're going to just hold a grudge forever, and then they're going to be jerks. Yeah, obviously we need to research our dust technologies. Actually, let's just flat minus 25% expansion disapproval, and then we'll get the dust technologies. But you can see, like, look at how high our income is right now, 793. And we're not really slacking on other stuff. We're still building important things. We still have a fairly large standing army. Like, we're doing really well. And we're doing really well in all these other aspects, and we still have 793 dust coming in every turn. And it's because of that, like, a good start just slingshots you so hard in a 4X game. Alright, this next, as soon as this turn starts, I expect to be attacked by these 6 units in Midorden's garrison. Our dredges are not close enough to help, sadly. Oh yes, the Draken got the influence thing, right. As expected. We can reactivate our wine booster and shall. Zdarcha is going to attack us with everything they have, but Midorden rather. But everything they have is mostly militia. Wow. What? We lost almost our entire army and they lost a single unit? How? How could that possibly be the case? That does not make any sense. Wait. This is a district, isn't it? Oh, there's a cliff face here. It's so hard to see cliffs. Oh wow. Okay, they built it so that only one space is actually adjacent and siege adjacent to their capital, and we can start a siege from it. Interesting. All right. Well, that's a very annoying outcome. A very annoying outcome that does not make any sense, and I would feel fairly comfortable saying did not happen. Did we get weapons tech? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save the game. Next video. Next video we'll handle this. This thing has gotten super long. Okay. Come back next time. We're gonna finish this off. And now I'm mad about this. Purple dies. That's it. We're gonna take this city. We're gonna take this region. We're gonna take this region, and then we're gonna sweep back this way. And we're gonna finish them off because I am annoyed. I have no idea how that happened. It's completely insane to me. All right. Well, yeah. Come back next time. We will slay purple, and then yeah, push on toward the end. I feel pretty good about it. Given the size of our country at this point in the game, I feel like we have a pretty good claim at, pretty good shot at winning. We'll see you then.